was new. This. Do, do. Okay, there we go. Get this hair that's sticking out. Anyway, got I got the heater, blowing, so I figured the mic would help drown out or cancel out the sound of the fans back there. So that's why I've got my mic on this time. Hopefully I'm right. Slay, how are you, my dear? Thank you for joining me. This almost in my head hurts. I'll be taking the dog out. Kids are asleep and doing a lot of laundry. Hubby's in there doing some stuff, and I got my caffeine so I can stay up and chit chat with you guys for a little bit. Oh no, how'd you do that? I've had some pretty bad burns over the years. I hope it's not too bad. That sucks. I don't know where this headache came from. I swear I didn't have a headache just 5 minutes ago. And all of a sudden my head hurts. But drink some more coffee. It's delicious. A whole mixture of stuff. We're throwing our goodies. Oh, they put new mulch down. That looks nice. Looks nice. Oh, you got to be careful. I I actually not burned myself, but I was making cookies. I might have been like 14, 15 years old, and me and my friend were making cookies by ourselves in the kitchen. It's something I did a lot. I love to bake, and I took I took them out the oven, but I had a mess everywhere, and I had nowhere to set these cookies down, and it was starting to get hot, through the oven mitt. And I just turned around and I set it down on the tablecloth that was like a plastic tablecloth, with the print on it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it was like a plastic table. It melted. Oh, it melted terribly. My mom came home and she was, what in the world? I ruined a pan and her tablecloth. I mean, those tablecloths are super cheap, but I did. I ruined the pan because it melted to the pan and I couldn't get it all off. But yeah, I've definitely had some mishaps with cooking and baking over the years. I love to bake. I was just talking to my husband. I love good news. Tell me good news. Tell me good news. I was telling my husband I want to make like gourmet edibles one day, like infused, with THC. I want to learn how to do. There's people all over the place tonight. It's Saturday night, so there's people everywhere. Um, they keep getting. If you wonder why my eyes are darting all over the place, it's because people are. Anyway, what's your good news? I'm ready for some good news. I met with my new heart doctor yesterday. Um, oh, Oh, that's so exciting. I love meeting online friends. I've met a few online friends and it's always such a special treat. So that's wonderful. I'm excited for you. Um, yeah, that's exciting. I've met with several actually online friends over the years, and I'm telling you, some of them online friends are something special. So I'm excited for you. That's awesome. Um, So yeah, I'm wearing another heart monitor. Yay. I did not want to do that because I still have scarring from the last heart monitor, but they assured me that this one is not supposed to cause that, um, and told me that if it does start to bother me, to just take it off and we'll be done with it. But I'm wearing this for 2 weeks and then I will have a stress test. Rosetta, how are you? Um, I love your mom. Your mom is awesome. Slay's mom is awesome. I've had the pleasure of getting to know her a little bit on Instagram, and she's a beautiful woman inside and out. So I know where Slay gets it from. But so yeah, I will. I'm wearing this for 2 weeks, and then I will have a stress test done, and then I meet back with the doctor at the beginning of February to discuss if we'll be moving forward with the pacemaker, which timeline wise works out because we'll be out of the hotel here in a couple of months. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought you were doing better. Are you still sick with COVID? You still got that going on, man. It lingers, man. I'm telling you, when we had it, we would think we were getting better, and then it was like waves. It would hit us again. So, oh, I'm glad to hear that. I hope you start feeling better. It's no fun being sick, and it's this time of year. Yeah. What is the weather? So, what's the weather like for you in your neck of the woods? Is it you still have COVID? See, I'm telling you, it just lingers. Um, is it winter for you like it is for us? What season are you experiencing? I love hearing about everybody's. I know. Hi, Smoney. I like that. Hey, how's it going? Jesus absolutely loves you. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us. Having me a little bit of coffee so that I can stay up with you guys and hang out a little bit tonight. After yesterday's Louisiana, thank you for joining me. I've never been to Louisiana. Thank you for joining me. I am in Florida. We got a little bit of rain going on tonight, but other than that, it's warming up. It has been cold for us. 40s at night, like yuck. Um, we were almost at 80 today at the highest, so we did some outside. Oh, you're is you. I'm telling you, it's. I moved to Florida for warmer weather. I'm still, but that's a side effect. Also, I had weight loss surgery, so I lost a lot of weight really really fast, and apparently one of the side effects is I will be cold forever. Um, Again, small price to pay to finally lose the weight because I tried everything. Um, um, I love the well, I don't know. I'm old. I don't really understand the purpose of but I love them. They're cute little things that pop up. Um, I know they're good for me, so I appreciate it. Um, I'm sidetracked. Oh, there's Big Truck. Hi. They're from Texas. Big Truck, Texas plates. Makes sense, right? I've never been to Texas either. I want to do a lot of traveling. Our goal is to get an RV. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for joining me. Um, Oh, thank you, Philly. Thank you. I will be 37 here in, oh my God, almost 2 months exactly. Wow. Oh, thank you. Yay. Um, oh, I love you, Slay. You slay me. Look, see what I did there? I know. Our goal is to get an RV and travel, and I can't wait. Oh, you're so sweet. 21. To be 21 again. I look better than I did when I was 21. My goodness. I actually uploaded a video where it was the New Year's when I was 21, and I can't believe I mean at my highest I was almost 300 pounds. So I will take a little bit of saggy skin to finally feel like I'm not trapped in a body that didn't feel like mine. Um, 13. Goodness. 13. 13. Getting old. Telling tales. How are you doing? Thank you. I had a good day. I had a good day. Better day than yesterday. I had weight loss surgery. I had the sleeve done. Um, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was talking to somebody today. In the 15 months following my daughter's birth, I had both my hips replaced, weight loss surgery, lost 150 pounds, and quit smoking. Um, so yesterday I met with my new heart specialist, and I knew I was going to have a stress test done, but they wanted to place, I'm wearing another heart monitor, and the reason I'm against that, you can see some of the scarring that I have from the last heart monitor that I wore. I'm very sensitive to the adhesive, and I expressed my concerns, and they told me that this is apparently a new type, and but I've been told that before, and it still burned my skin. So I felt like my concerns weren't really heard, and and I'm a little nervous about the doing the stress test because of the incline, because of my back. So and I have artificial hips. So I was just a little. I felt like I wasn't. Hi, Marcel. Thank you for joining me. Um, 13 seems cool. 13 is cool. You're officially a teenager. That is cool. I wish I could go back and tell my 13-year-old self to slow down. Just slow down. It goes way too fast. And I know I heard that a million times and it never meant anything, but it really just does. It goes so fast, and I made a lot of mistakes trying to grow up faster than I should have. Um, so it just goes fast. Just slow down. Don't be in such a rush. You'll figure it out. I still ain't figured it out. I mean, I'm not sure we ever really figure it out. Kind of figure it out as we're, hey Ricky, how's it going? As we're, you know, but I don't know. At 13, I guess I thought by this age I would have had it figured out by now, and now I'm realizing it. This is the time that I am figuring it out. Does that make sense? Like, it took this long to get to the point where things are starting to make sense to me, and I'm starting, I don't know. It's definitely thought I'd have things figured out by now, but I guess Jesus does love you. Hi Bradley. Thank you for joining me. I'm just rambling at this point, I guess. I'll sip my coffee. Thank you, Samantha. That's my secret. I've had I've had people ask me what my secret when I wear my curly wigs or stuff like that. I get people that'll ask me, what's your secret? My secret, it's a wig. I wear a wig. I Part of the side effects with weight loss surgery was thinning of my hair, which I already had from lupus. So I started wearing wigs after my weight loss surgery when my hair got really bad. It's not as bad as it was, um, but it's still growing. It's still, and now I'm just addicted to my wigs. I love them. I love being able to change it up. I love that it's so much easier to get ready in the morning. I mean, I got two little kids. I got to try and get ready as fast as possible before they wake up, especially living in a hotel room right now. Um, and I do. I try to get ready before they wake up. I'm sorry. Slay, you're so mean. Your mom's younger than me. You're so mean. Is it your mom younger than me? I love you. It's like living with the dinosaurs. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I hope you had a good day too. It is Saturday. I hope everybody had time for some self care. We should take time every day for self care, but especially on the weekends. Hi, Stephen. I I did have a really good day. I hope you had a good day. It was beautiful weather. We got to hang out outside by the pool for a little while. I got some things done that I needed to get done, and yeah, it wasn't a bad day. It was a pretty good day. We're trying to get back in the swing of things. I was in the hospital a couple weeks ago, and it's kind of thrown our everyday usual off track. Um, we are trying to postpone my surgery as long as possible. Oh, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. Right? She's older than me. Yes, please. Your mom is gorgeous. I definitely thought she was younger than me. She's beautiful. Natural beauty feature. Okay. Crazy line. Really? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I'm glad that you enjoy it. I want to build a community. It's not so I'm sorry that I don't get to go live as much as I'd like to right now. I'm doing my best to get back to it. But, this is thank you so much, Stephen. I appreciate that. We're pretty sure that I need a pacemaker. They want to dot a few I's and cross a few T's first just to be sure. Um, since I am only 36, but my heart rate keeps dropping, and oh yeah, absolutely. I hope that works out for you as well. And that was something I was talking about today with somebody about mental health and having people need to be more open about it because not everybody can be. You know what I mean? That's why I like to share as much as I can because not everybody can be so open. Not everybody can sit in front of a screen and talk about their life, but everybody needs to know they're not alone. And so that's why I try to share as much as hey Joseph, how's it going? Thanks for joining me. Um, they're your daughters. Um, how's it going? So Europe is beautiful. I was there in 2000. I'd love to go back. My mom was born in Germany, and I've not been to Ireland, but I have family in Ireland. Actually, cool story. So, my family in Ireland opened up a bar near Dublin called the Hogan Bar. My maiden name is Hogan, um, and it turns out that they brought it overseas here to the United States and opened up a Hogan Bar restaurant about 20 minutes away from where we currently are. So I'm actually, and it's been on my bucket list to go to the Hogan Bar and sit down and have, I don't drink anymore, but I want to go. And I'm actually going to get to do that here in the United States. How cool is that? Um, I have not heard of that. Thank you so much. I've not heard of that, but I'm going to look into that. And thank you for sharing. Your mother's and aunts. I love that. Hey, Brooke, how you doing? Um, I do not. Um, so yeah, that's we're saving up right now uh, so that we can go and have dinner there one day. It's not just a bar; it's a restaurant. Um, but yeah, how cool is it? And this is it's actually in the town that my husband grew up in. So I thought that was pretty cool too. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get to check off my bucket list. Um, so okay, all right, that's cool. I've done like Reiki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. to help with pain because I deal with a lot of. I've been in chronic pain for many years. Um, oh, really? Oh, that's so cool. That's fun. I'm not sure how far I am from Naples. Hi, Helen. No, you don't have to leave. We try to keep it family friendly in here. We have uh, we have a couple youngins. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Um, just relaxing and decompressing from the day. Hi, 11. Just chit chatting. Yeah, see, Slave's 12 too. Okay, yeah, I've wondered about hypnosis before, but I've never really looked into it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, a lot of lives are mature only. Right? Yeah, I don't know how far I am from Naples. I'll have to look that up. If my husband's listening, maybe he could tell me, but I'm not sure. Um, I'm on the I'm on the Space Coast, so about half hour from Orlando. Um, but I'm not familiar with. I think that's south. I think that's further south, but I'm not sure. He knows Florida better than I do. Yeah, a lot of lives aren't friendly. Hi, Scarlett. We used to have a Scarlett. I haven't seen her in a long time. My goal for 2026 is loving life with Liz. My goal is to go live more, even if it's just my evening here with you guys. I want to get back into this. This is part of my self care, so that's been my major goal for 2026 right now. And thank you so much, Rose. This is a week. It's a week. Really? There's a test to like determine how well it would work on you. That's cool. I'm in Florida. I am in Florida. It's a little drizzly outside. I was gonna try and sit outside, but it's drizzling out there. Hey, that's a start. I remember being so excited when I got 100 subs, and it's fun. It's fun. It takes a little time, you know. Thank you. Hi, Erica. Ireland. Oh, that's on my bucket list. I was just saying that. Going to Ireland is on my bucket list. Um, I have family from Ireland. Thank you. Suggestibility test. That is interesting. It don't confuse me too much. I try to read everybody's comments and stuff. So, um, oh, thank you. Life with Busy Peach. Thank you. Aw, they leave you out, Sly. Ocala is. I've been to Ocala. Oh, thank you, Brooke. England and Scotland. I have family in Germany. My mom was born and raised in Germany. She moved to America when she was 13. Um, but my dad's family is originally from Ireland. Oh, it's an eye test. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that's not very nice, Slay. Something I learned as I got older. Um, a lot of my friends weren't good friends, and I put up with a lot that I shouldn't have just because I wanted to feel included. And looking back, I wish I wouldn't have. So just make sure they're treating you right. Friends should. shouldn't make you feel excluded or that you have to do something special to feel included. So, oh, thank you, Jenna. Yeah, I realized that I didn't have the best friends that I thought I did. And yeah, I and a lot of my friends now are my online friends that I haven't even met, but are just some of the most genuine human beings that I've ever come across. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, if they're not if you know, you're not feeling good about it, don't it's not worth it. There's so many people in the world, right? Hi, what Tashi? Did I say that right? um, there's so many people in the world. You know, you'll see you are not ugly. Stop it. You're gorgeous, just like your mother. You stop it. That's like my daughter saying she's ugly. You stop it. Dublin near you? My I'm not. I don't think it's in Dublin, but I know it's near Dublin. The Hogan Bar. I seen it on the Google Maps that you can zoom in on and stuff. I saw it was like on the corner. It looked so cool, and I remember being so excited about it because that's my family, right? And it's always been on my bucket list to go and sit down at the Hogan Bar and have a. I'd go again. I don't drink anymore, um, but now I want to take my family there and eat at the Hogan Bar that just so happens to be right here. No bother, Stephen. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dublin is the capital. Yeah, I feel like it's near Dublin, but not in Dublin. I just can't remember. But I feel like that's where my family is from, like the Dublin area. I'm sure these people are like, who is this woman talking to? I probably not anymore. I guess most people like video chat and stuff, right? It's not as crazy as it once was. Oh, that's a good goal. That's a good goal. No worries. Freya Sky. I've never heard Freya Sky. No. Oh, they've been out of town. Well, that's good. I have one dog and one cat. So, and one boy and one girl. My son is 5 and my daughter is 3. And I'm Liz. Good night, Slay. Thank you for stopping in. I know my husband was switching the laundry over, and then when I'm done here, I'm gonna go grab it out of the dryer. That's what we're doing tonight. He's working on some things too, but I did some cleaning, some organizing, going through toys, constantly organizing and going through toys, and but I had to come up with my to-do list for this coming week. I love making lists. I don't know, it satisfies something in me every time. That's the only way I can really get things done because I'm like, okay, I get to check this off, and it's like it satisfies something in me. So I make a list at the beginning of every week and set my goal to get that done. 12:26. It is 7:20 here in Florida. It is 7 p.m. The just a little drizzly out there. But hey, Ryan, how you doing? But oh, thank you. I started going by. I went by Beth for the longest time. Elizabeth is my name, but I went by Beth for the longest time, and then I don't know. I started going by Liz probably when I was 25, 26, and it just feels more me now. I don't know. You grow up, right? I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well. 12:20. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. My dad worked overseas when I was a kid, and I always thought it was really cool the time zones. Ah, so you're in the same time zone. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I'll be back from going out of town. Had a little vacation for the holidays. We a lot of people here tonight. Um, so we're hi Haley, how you doing? We're Saturday night. It's just busy out here. There's people everywhere. Um, it's a dark sky too, but yeah, I'm getting tired. I took caffeine, made coffee, still getting tired, but that's the whole heart rate. I can't get my heart rate to go up for the life of me. Oh, back to school. So do you have um like holiday, like we have time off for Christmas and New Year's? Do you have holiday like that? Um, I know most kids here were probably off for about 2 weeks. At least that's what it was when I was in school. I'll be homeschooling my kids, though I decided to hold off another year. Um, we relocated to Florida mostly for my son and my health care. My son is autistic and has a speech delay. He has an eating disorder and sensory processing disorder. And in Indiana, we couldn't get him diagnosed until he's 6. And he aged out of therapy at 3, and he couldn't start therapy until he was diagnosed. Here, he doesn't even need to be diagnosed to start therapy, and he is actually next in line and should get a call this week to schedule him. So that was the main reason that we relocated, and also we were fighting to figure out what was going on with my heart for the last 5 years, and in sixth class, so like sixth grade. You guys go by like years, right? Um, but I think it's basically the same concept. Excuse me. Um, yeah, within a month, 6 weeks of being here, I think, is when we found out that the problem with my heart is my heart rate goes down into the 30s and typically doesn't go above 60. So um, yeah, it's tiring. I feel very tired all the time. And with having a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old with special needs, I need more energy. um, hey, how's it going, Bread Cred? How's it going? We're just chilling, having a little coffee, chit chatting. Kids are asleep, decompressing. Careless whispers. Oh, thank you so much. How are you? I hope you had a great holiday. Um, your primary and then okay, that's right, primary, secondary. I got you. I got you. Okay. Um, how you been? The kids had a great Christmas. They did, and I blinked and it was New Year. I didn't stay up till midnight or nothing, so I blinked and it was New Year's already. And crap, I got stuff to do. Uh, so yeah, we're in 5 sisters. My goodness. So I always say I have the best of both worlds. I have a boy and a girl. I had 2 older brothers growing up. And when I say older, I mean 13 and 9 years older than me. So by the time I was 13, they were both out of the house. Um, and maybe even 12. I'm not sure. Um, but my kids are 19 months apart, and boy and a girl, and they always say I have the best of both worlds. But y'all, if I survive raising that girl, it'll be a miracle. Oh boy, my boy's got special needs, but that girl makes me whoa. Okay. Um. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I pray it all gets better. That's awful. I'm so sorry. So yeah, it's just been. I'm so sorry to hear that. I we've been trying to get back into routine since me getting. You're in the middle. Oh goodness, yeah, as a baby. Since me getting back from the hospital, and we're kind of going the slow route now towards the pacemaker. But hopefully, by the time we schedule surgery, we'll be out of the hotel. That's kind of the goal. Don't really want to have surgery living in the hotel. Um, so it's just slow, and I'm tired. It makes me tired a lot. Um, but for the most part, the kids are doing well. We're Aiden started having a hard time just before I went into the hospital, and it's kind of continued. I'm not sure what it is, but his therapies will start soon, and I'm hoping that helps. Good night, Helen, and thank you so much for stopping in. Hope to see you again. Thank you for joining us. Um, I'm getting tired if you can't tell. I'm starting to dwindle down here. Um, Coffee does nothing. I mean, I'm starting to understand it now that I thought I was going crazy, feeling so tired, like to the point where I'm just sitting there and I'll pass out. It's almost like and the doctor even said like it could be narcolepsy, but it's likely not narcolepsy in my case. But in some cases it would be narcolepsy. Like that's how severe my falling asleep is. It's just this I will literally just fall out, and it's like I'm drugged. I feel drugged, and it's not a good feeling. And especially not having two small children, can't really just be falling asleep like that. My husband has to come home from work a lot because of it, and that's not really good either for money purposes. So it's also been stressful because, since my daughter was born, I had both my hips replaced. I had weight loss surgery. I quit smoking. I had all these things. Thank you, Helen. I appreciate it. Um, to become healthier, to get better, and it's still so much. It's still a lot. Um, and I've come to the realization I have lupus as well as several other chronic illnesses, and I am constantly going to play whack a mole. And that's just that, those are the cards that I've been dealt, and I can't change them, but I can learn to play my best hand. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. Sometimes I might have to kick and scream and throw myself on the floor like a 3-year old. I have a 3-year old. She's a good example of the tantrums. So yeah, sometimes I tantrum because it sucks. Thank you, Andrew. It does suck, but keep chugging. And they told me I would never have children, and I proved them wrong times two. They told me I'd be in a wheelchair by 35. I turned 37 in March, and I'm still not in a wheelchair. So hi, yo, hi. I try. Sorry. Um, I tell me I can't do something. I'll do it twice and take pictures. Lots and lots of pictures. That's my Instagram quote, whatever thing, top of my Instagram. Tell me I can't do something. I'm gonna do it twice and take pictures for you. Thank you. That's my secret. I had a girl pull me aside and she's like, I've been meaning to ask you, like when I wore one of my curly wigs, and she's like, do you wake up every day and curl your hair? I'm telling you, and they're addicting. Once I started wearing them, so no, Massachusetts is cold. No, Massachusetts is cold. I'm in Florida. I'm so cold. Ah, thanks for coming back. There are some weird streams. There's some weird streams. I'm sure some people look at mine and think it's weird too. It's cool. I just like to hang out and chit chat. That's all. Want to know how your day was? What you're stressing about? Thank you. My husband. So fun fact. My husband picks out all my wigs. Thank you. Um, dramatic. Oh my gosh. There's some weird ones. There really is. No. You can keep that, Brian. I moved down here from Indiana, so I am familiar with the cold and the snow and the ice. And the more metal they put in my body, the further I wanted to get away from it. So I love all the pictures my friends post online of the snow and everything. Um, but I never want to experience it in person again, unless I'm going maybe to a ski lodge or something. I've always wanted to go to a ski lodge. I've always wanted to try snowboarding. I don't think I could ski. I really don't. I don't think I could snowboard either, but I wanted to try it. I'm not the most coordinated person. But then I'm talking about the old me when I was nearly 300 pounds, and I'm still not coordinated whether I lost the weight or not. But I remember trying to skateboard when I was a teenager. It is a really good thing that we didn't record things back then. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no. Seeing that makes me nervous. I've got teenage bonus daughters, and I can imagine. Again, I'm glad that we didn't have all of this when I was a teenager. Who's, who's AI? AI. I do make a lot of AI videos because it's been hard for me to record with the kids and stuff. So I do use AI. Yes. I'm AI. Some of my videos are AI. Me AI. Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand why people spam like nonsense. That I don't get. But I guess some people are just bored. So um, is I'm not sure if that's German. Ich spreche Deutsch ein bisschen, aber nicht so gut. Yeah, that's my only thing. Don't flood the chat because I do really try to interact with everybody. Makes it hard if you're spamming. You know what I mean? Um, so that's that's my big one. And be respectful. That's my. Believe it or not, I um, I was a correctional officer right out of high school, from the time I was 18 until the time I was 21. So Michigan, I know it's cold up there. We moved down here. I was born in Indiana. I grew up in Pennsylvania. We moved down here from Indiana. I don't have an opinion on Hawks or Niners. Um, did they? So I actually use Dollar Tree face wash. Uh, I attempt to be a uplifting person, um, and I like to build a space where we can feel comfortable and included. Is that fair? I'm just chilling. I'm chilling here, decompressing from the day and chit chatting with you guys about whatever. We can, just keep it PG. And I try to keep it uplifting, and you know, I share a lot of my family stuff. And hi, Angel, how's it going? Um, yeah, I call it a family vlog, but I also my goal is to be a motivational speaker and a self love coach. So I'm working towards getting my coaching certificate. Um, I got a lot of plans for Loving Life with Liz. This is just stage one. um, but this is just a community where we can just feel included. So that's my goal. I'm feeling tired, if you can't tell. I tried. Get winded. Amen. I was talking about that today. I still keep in touch with some of my ex inmates. I I had some of the best conversations. Um, it I'm telling you, some of the most creative, intelligent, caring people I met behind those bars. Um, oh, thank you. It was definitely eye opening. I've done many things. That was my first thing out of high school. Basically, was security, and then right into working in the prison for a couple of years. But I had health issues, of course. um, I ran from my health issues for many years before I finally had to face them. But before I became disabled myself, I worked with individuals with disabilities, um, taking them out into the community and helping them live independently, in their own homes. And the the jobs that I enjoyed, working in the prison and that were definitely my favorite things. And I know it sounds crazy to say it was my favorite thing working in the prison, but I really met some incredible human. I mean, we all make mistakes, you know. I was used to tell them the difference between me and you. I didn't get caught. Yeah, I've screwed up. I've been lucky, right? Some people aren't so lucky. Some people have to learn the hard way. Some of us got a little more grace, at least in that aspect of things. But and I mean, I've seen the prison harden correctional officers, and it very easily can. It can make you very. And when I went to state for training, I was a county correctional officer, and when I went to state for training, state officers go through training before they go into the prison. County officers work in the prison and then go to training. So they always said that us county officers had a sour taste in our mouth, and in a sense, we just had a taste already, you know. Rainbow Omega. I haven't heard of that. No, I'll have to look it up. Rainbow Omega. Um, but yeah, that experience, definitely an experience, and and one that I can look back on and be grateful for. And I know not everybody could probably say that, but it was definitely not that an 18-year-old, well, I was the youngest person ever hired in that prison. And they hired an 18-year-old after me, and that was the last 18-year-old they ever hired. I not that an 18-year-old needs to be working in a prison. Yes, it can do good and bad when you're a prisoner too. I've seen it change people's lives for the better, and I've seen people who really had no business ever going, and it ruined them. And it was a shame because there's really no rehabilitation. You know, that goes so much further beyond prison. Um, and I mean, okay, I'm old, so it was 15 years, 15 years ago, 15 years ago, 15 years ago. My God, 15 years ago. Um, yeah, 2009. No, 2008. I was hired in 2008. I graduated in 2007. I was hired in 2008, and I left in 2010 after I got the blood clots. I got blood clots in my leg and in my lung, and no doctor would release me to go back. And that was when I was first diagnosed with lupus as well. Um, and no doctor would release me to go back to work in a prison. They told me to find a new. I didn't know how to do anything else. All I had done since high school was security. I didn't know what to do. I decided not to go to college because I was making such good money in the prison at the time, you know? Oh, thank you, Robert. Thank you. Um, you know, I know what to do. I will be 37. I will be 37 in March. I yeah, I graduated high school in 2007. So it's wild how fast that time goes. They tell you it flies, but man, I didn't have kids until my son just turned 5. So I was told I wouldn't have children. I had my first loss in 2009, um, March 4th. Malcolm, Malcolm. Um, yeah, I had my first loss in 2009, and then my husband and I had a loss in 2019, just before we got pregnant with my son. And hi, Power of the Trinity, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Um, March 3rd, day before mine, Pisces. Love it. So my son, I got pregnant with him, and he was a miracle in himself. And then we decided to try for my daughter and got pregnant with her right away. And they told me she wasn't going to make it. And she was actually born with 2 true knots in her cord. 3393. Oh, I love that. 3393. 3489. You're so used to saying your birthday, making phone calls and stuff. 3489. Germany. Germany. Ich spreche Deutsch ein bisschen, aber nicht sehr gut. I know, I'm terrible. I wish I would have kept up with my German. I did not. My mom was born and raised in Germany. Hi, Sunset Shimmer. I love that. Hi, Edward. How are you? Oh, we've done this before, I think. I like to say hi to everybody sometimes. Oh, thank you, Sophie. That's my secret to wig. Um, hold it. So yeah, Oh, we've been on here 55 minutes. Look at that. This has been good. Been good. I am getting tired, but and I probably have to go get the laundry. It was my husband was gonna switch it around for us, and then I was gonna grab it before he probably grabbed it. Oh, that one's okay. Some of them are hard to read, but that one's not too bad. I try to catch y'all. Oh, hi Brylan, thank you. Feed the squirrels. Oh, let's be nice now. Thanks for joining me. We're just, yeah, I think it stopped raining. It was drizzling. Um, favorite movies? I'm not real big. Ah, my German's terrible. Hi, Blueberry Girl. Goodness. Well, just kind of been chit chatting. Just, um, I don't know who that is. But hi, messy hair girl. How's it going? I don't know who that is. Probably a little. I was trying to think. I'm sorry if you were wondering where I went off to. I was trying to think of my favorite movie. Um, oh, thank you. I love the makeup brush. Um, that's where I went, and honestly, I'm drawing a complete blank right now. I have a favorite TV show, Law and Order SVU. Um, I like that run. When it rains, it washes all the sadness away. Rain is good. Oh, thank you. Um, yeah, Law and Order SVU has always been my favorite show. Favorite movie? I don't know. Maybe my husband's watching and knows what my favorite movie is, but I'm drawing a complete blank. I'm I have terrible focus when it comes to that stuff, and I don't retain it. Um, putting clown makeup. I think it's the ADHD in me, the undiagnosed ADHD. I got a lot of diagnoses, and that's not one of them. Surprisingly, it should be. I'm telling you. Like my daughter has it too, but she's only 3, so they won't diagnose her yet. Her doctor even said that. She's like, I'm hesitant to diagnose a 3-year-old with ADHD. We'll talk about that at a later time. It's like, I'm sure we will. Um, yeah, I have no idea what's happening. Imagine me and you. That sounds familiar. Christmas Story. Okay, classic. Absolutely classic. Gotta love a Christmas story, right? I I mean, when I think about it, I go all the way back to Hardball. I love ever since I was a little girl. Hardball was my favorite movie. Um, who doesn't love G Baby? That was the saddest thing ever. But or like my favorite romance movie is probably The Notebook, but that seems so basic. Yes. Ah, I know that. Why? See, you're getting me. You, I'm not even gonna address that. Thank you, Luke. I hope you had a great day too. Hi, Chris. How's it going? Yeah, no, we're just. I wasn't even gonna address that. Not worth. I am happily married. My husband's probably here, just not actually. He's here somewhere. He's in the room. He might be cleaning. He's gonna do some work in the bedroom tonight. Um, but I am very happily married. With 2 beautiful children who are fast asleep right now. and hopefully stay asleep all night. But my son struggles to do that. The Color Purple. See, I like classics too. See, that's and like my music taste is stuck in the 90s. I mean, not that I don't like new. Hi, Abby, how are you? It's been so long. I'm my New Year's resolution is to go live more often. That is, yeah. I online is it's crazy what people are comfortable saying online. Hey, Christian, how you doing? Um, it really is, and one of the things that you won't catch me doing is taking negative comments and then making a video out of it and addressing it. I just delete them. I don't entertain negative comments. Um, there's Luke. Now that sounds familiar, but is not registering. And remember, thank you. That is my goal. That really is my goal because this is part of my self care. This is part of my me time. This is, you know, I love going live and talking with you guys. I used to do it when I got ready in the morning, doing my makeup and stuff. It's just hard right now. We're living in a hotel. What is your love? Luke. Could be wrong, Robert. I'm probably wrong. The, I don't think that's, yeah, I'm bad. And I keep saying that I'm going to brush up. I'm trying to brush up on my sign language for my son. Um, I made a little coffee before. I do, Mary. I actually, in 2025, refound my faith in God. Not that I ever fully lost it, but I strayed. Um, and what 2025 gave me back was my faith. Um, I know I can't. No, I'm not. Will I go ta-da and give you jazz hands? I'll do that. But I can't do a magic trick. But I've been known to go ta-da. God bless, Mary. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that is 2025 was a hell of a year, a dumpster fire of a year. And I do cuss, yes. I'm trying to get better about that. Um, but the one thing that 2025 gave me was my faith back. And for that, I'll forever be grateful. Life like in the US. Um, I mean, I'm a silver lining type of person, but it could be worse, right? It could always be worse. So we struggle with some healthcare issues, you know, but working on it. And you do what you got to do, right? And that was the one main reason that we relocated. Um, in Indiana, we couldn't get the health care that we needed for me or my son. And so we relocated to Florida where we could get proper health care. And that is starting to work out for us. Um, the relocation didn't work out for us, and that's why we're living in a hotel right now. But a couple more months we'll be out of here. And into an apartment. I was a little reluctant on the apartment thing. The goal is actually to get an RV and travel. We're going to be homeschooling the kids. What better way to homeschool them than take them to experience things rather than just teaching them something in a book? So, and since my husband can work pretty much anywhere, and I'm hoping tomorrow, around the same time after the kids go to bed, we will come back out here or go by the pool. I am disabled. I'm a disabled stay-at-home mom. Why in the world? Oh my goodness. Huh. Um, and my husband does have a job. Um, but he can pretty much work anywhere. So that's why, the goal is to do travel. We want to travel, and I think it'll be great for the channel as well. Um, but and we're homeschooling, and most therapies can be done virtually. Um, so yeah, excuse me, coffee is. OMG. Yeah, I have getting notifications that I well creepy. That's okay. That's when you put everything out there, that kind of happens. But that I was talking to somebody today. We'll wrap up here shortly. We've been on here for over an hour. Whoop whoop. I was talking with somebody today here at the hotel about why I share and do this, and it's because not everybody's comfortable, right? So free campgrounds. Um, well, we got to get a camper first. That's the goal is to get the RV. And we want to get one we can drive, and then because this car can't actually tow one. Because I'd prefer one of them, but also my husband thinks that we need the one we can drive so I can get up and move around. I've got really bad legs, and get very uncomfortable and long rides. Actually, 15 minutes in the car and I'm in pain. Um, so he thinks, having the one that, we drive, and I can stand up and go lay down if need be. But so that's the goal is to do the RV thing. Um, I was reluctant at first, and I do have to get some of my health care taken care of. Obviously, the pacemaker. And I'm meeting with a neurosurgeon about my spine here in a couple of weeks. So we'll see what their plan is about that. But yeah, I was going to talk about something, and now I forget what it was. I went down that road. Um, oh, about why I shared. Yeah, yada yada yada. I think I talked about it. Right? Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again the next time I go live. Um, Usually around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's currently 7:58 here for me, whatever time that is for you. Um, about an hour before that. So I hope to see you guys again. Make sure you also turn on those notifications. Just subscribing will not notify you when I go live. You have to hit that button. So thanks, guys. Have a great night.